the gymnasium of Mount Pleasant High School, where the 4-1 Oilers of Mount Pleasant take on the 3-5 Chargers of Flint Powers Catholic. I'm Raymond Mazurkovich. Alongside me is Pat Onstadt. How you doing today, Mr. Onstadt?
I am doing well, Ray, and tonight you don't have to call me Mr. Onstadt. We are fans of Mount Pleasant High School basketball. Friday night action. Good to have you here. Ray, this should be a really I think, a very equal battle. Both teams obviously rely on a lot of grittiness on the defensive end. Should be a fun contest tonight here Friday night.
Yeah, most definitely. As we are awaiting tip-off, Logan Brodachuk in the center of the court to take that. Sends that to Corey Davis. Out to Brodachuk. Down low is Nar. Back out to Gottliber. Good from three.
You know, right there's inside-out basketball. You see what Mount Pleasant is going to try to do is utilize some of their bigs to get those free looks on the outside, and Gottliber was able to knock it down.
Pareda pushes down the course. Brodachuk fouled hard. He'll shoot two at the stripe.
That's on Malachi Taylor. It's going to be his first foul. Wasn't able to stop Logan from coming up and making that shot.
Brodachuk shooting the first. Couple free throws of the night for the Oilers. Misses on the first. Misses both.
You know, one of the things that Coach Shell talks a lot about is situational basketball, and one of the things with situational basketball is knocking down your free throws. Mount Pleasant Oilers need to do a better job of converting those.
Most definitely. Out for three, no good. Rebounded by Powers Catholic. From three again, cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Pareda.
You know, long three-point shots lead to long rebounds. And we'll see if Mount Pleasant can get out and transition off those long misses from Powers so far.
Davis loses it. Matter has it. From the free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound. Brodachuk, pass up the court. Gottliber has it. Drives in. Back to Gottliber for three, no good.
It's a quick timeout there, 30 seconds. You know, Coach from Powers did not like what he saw. Right now, early on, what you can see from Mount Pleasant, what they're trying to do, they have a little bit of size advantage down in the front court with Brodachuk and Nar, and I think it's going to be inside-out basketball. What Coach Shell wants to do, freeing up his shooters, Pareda, Gottliber, Watusik, whoever it might be out there. We'll see if that kind of comes to fruition. At the same time, I think Coach Shell is going to be looking for transition basketball additionally.
Yeah, most definitely, especially if Powers Catholic keeps taking these long three-pointers, it'll be easier to get points in transition. Grant Garman has the ball covered by Pareda. Passes that up to Matter. Kelly from mid-range, no good. Rebound Nar. Looking to push it up the court. Gottliber has it. Passes to Pareda, top of the key. Back out to Gottliber in the corner. Down low to Brodachuk. Almost out of bounds, but recovered by Catholic. Connor Kelly has it. Top of the key, Kelly. Nar almost poked that one away.
Good on-ball defense there. You see once again, because Mount Pleasant won a little big, their bigs now have to come out and extend their defense, and Thomas did a nice job there with his hands as Ryan Gottliber looks to transition Mount Pleasant for a bucket here early on in the first quarter.
Nar from three. Off the mark. Rebound number 32, Vincent Bates. Tries to drive in. No foul call. Pareda gets that rebound. Has it blocked. Passes it up to Gottliber, trying to slow down the pace a little bit. Gottliber drives in, corner. Corey Davis Resets the offense back to up top of the key. Pareda from 3 gets it to go.
Early on, the outside shooters from Mount Pleasant able to connect. 2 of 3 right now on their shooting from long range.
In the corner, that's Matter. Drives baseline. Saved by Corey Davis. Up the court to Logan Brodachuk. Nice finish by Logan Brodachuk for the basket.
And Coach Shell is encouraging his defensive players on this side now to continue the defensive pressure on ball defense. They play a real tough man-to-man and provide a lot of help side defense, trying to create turnovers and transition opportunities for the Oilers.
On the wing, that's Taylor. Down low to Mater. Gets it to go. First points on the board here for Powers Catholic.
Nar wasn't able to hedge, not quite enough on that hedge screen, and it was a slip there by Mater. Good 2 points here in the first
Back
quarter.
down low to Brodachuk again for another easy bucket. Brodachuk's got 4 already. Garmain with the ball. Flips it out for a mid-range shot. No good. Rebound. Brodachuk. Into Nar. Corner is Davis. Top of the key, Pareda. Nice move. Almost had a good finish there by Pareda. Fouled hard. He'll go to the line for 2.
I believe that's on Malachi Taylor, his second already for the Chargers. Most likely it's going to require a substitution for him early here in the first quarter with little over 3 minutes left to go.
Pareda makes the first one. Yeah, definitely not something you want to get into is foul trouble early, and it seems like that's the case here.
Well, and both teams right now, too, Ray, are not the deepest tonight. Both teams are without a few guys, particularly from Mount Pleasant. They're missing 2-3 guys that are unable to play tonight. So the depth is going to be a key issue for this four-quarter basketball game.
With Tusick, Irvin, and Klein sub in. Pareda makes the second. Germain, nice move. Rebound Irvin. Davis pushing the ball up the court. Klein to Watusick in the corner, drives baseline. Nice move, great finish by Owen Watusick.
Nice unselfish basketball right there. Looking for the open man, able to take the baseline drive.
Corner 3 off the mark. Rebound Watusick. Mount Pleasant playing with some pace here. Luke Matter takes it to the rim. No good. Gets his rebound back. Looks like a foul on the floor. It'll stay here.
I think they got Watusick there, I believe, with a push. So far early on, Ray, what this has been is no second chance opportunities for the Chargers. They've come down and they've shot those mid-range to those long three-point shots, leaving long rebounds, and Mount Pleasant really is pushing the pace, like you said earlier, and trying to get transition opportunities. But the Mount Pleasant defense is doing a great job on the defensive boards of not limiting that second chance opportunity for the offensive end for the Chargers.
Zahar has it at the top.
Oh, that's a great play by Corey Davis. Corey was able to actually draw that charge, kept his feet planted, excellent positioning there on the defensive end, and I know Coach Shell likes that.
Yeah, most definitely. Drawing fouls, getting the ball back as much as possible. Oilers have a commanding 14-2 lead here into this first quarter. I believe Mount Pleasant took a timeout.
I think with Mount Pleasant going to take a timeout, I think we're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back after these commercial break.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school.
Back at Mount Pleasant High School, Oilers have a 14-2 lead here in the first quarter. Mount Pleasant has the ball with Tusick up near half court. Gives it to Klein. Kicked ball. Stays here with Mount Pleasant.
Little matchup zone by the Chargers. See if they can slow the pace a little bit of Mount Pleasant. At the same time, force Mount Pleasant to knock down those shots.
Klein for three. Gets it to
able-
go. I mean, I think that was great basketball there by the Oilers. Passing the ball out until they get an open shot, and there they had it.
Well, it's
Kelly takes it in for two.
You know, it's just patient basketball too, Ray. Where especially when teams come out in zone, what they're trying to do, they're trying to get you into a situation where you don't want to take the extra pass and look for the easy shot. And in this case right there, for a perfect example, you know, leading to turnovers, Mount Pleasant's got to take care of the basketball.
A great hustle there by Wyatt Irvin. Watuzik has it down low. Brodachuk fought for it, did not get it. I believe they're going to get Watuzik with another foul. I mean, and so far it's been a very physical game. So a lot of fouls have been called.
Well, and if you're looking at Coach Shell, I mean, it's 17-4 right now. From a defensive standpoint, you could not be happier on both ends of the court. You know, their defensive pressure is leading to 0 second chance opportunities for the Charger. And then at the same time, your outside shooters on the offensive end are knocking down the three-point shots when they're there.
Bates goes 0 for 2 from the line. Brodachuk down low, loses it. It's Zahir with no bucket.
No.
Foul on the floor. Mount Pleasant ball. They're going to get him for a charge. It's Joseph Zahir.
Excellent job there by Ryan Gottlieb, able to hustle back, get his head down, establish his position on the defensive end, and square himself up and take that charge.
Mount Pleasant takes a timeout.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Back in Mount Pleasant High School, where the Oilers have a 17-4 lead nearing the end of this first quarter, as they've had some suffocating defense, some would say.
Yeah, both ends of the court right now, Coach Shelley has to be really happy. Now, the last two possessions from Mount Pleasant, when Powers has gone out to this little zone, they've kind of rushed and turned the basketball over. And just on cue, they turn it over again.
Malachi Taylor takes it up. Nice feed to Luke Motter for another easy bucket.
Yeah, right now it's a sloppy basketball. The last three possessions, when they've came out and played this zone, and now what Mount Pleasant has to do is find the alleys. They have to make the extra pass, find the alley, and either knock down the shot or drive it in.
As Watuzik shows you right there, why you don't leave him open. Great ball movement by the Oilers there. Matter from three, no good, cannot beat the buzzer.
Well, while they take that last buzzer, we're going to take a little buzzer break here and go to commercial break at the end of this first quarter.
There's just one place where students are students first. and athletics are played with purpose and perspective, that place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Back at Mount Pleasant High School, where we just ended the first quarter, 20-6 your score. The Oilers took a commanding lead. After that first quarter, Gottlieb had 3 points, Pareda had 5, Brodachuk had 4, Watusik had 5, and Klein had 3. That's how we got to the score 20 on the Oilers side. On the Flint Power side, Connor Kelly has 2, and Luke Motter has 4. That's how they got to their 6. As we get ready to start this second quarter, Pat, what are you looking for you're Powers Catholic here?
Well, Powers Catholic has to do 2 things. I think they got to be a little more patient on the offensive end. Too many times I see in their possession that they take that first shot, and that first shot may not necessarily be the best shot. I think they need to, unlike what they did right there, is not turn it over, but their higher percentage basketball shots have to come into play here in the offensive end. That's a great play there by Ryan Gottlieb with the leave for Corey Davis for his first 2 points of the basketball game.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant definitely showing some good ball movement early on. As another turnover by Powers Catholic has Gottlieb with the and one, count it. He'll shoot one at the line. And everything seems to be clicking on offensive and defensive side for Mount Pleasant here. I mean, it seems like they can do no wrong.
Yeah, and I think right now that's what Powers is worried about right now. You look at Coach Garman, he is worried. He's called his second timeout already because he has to settle his young squad down. Now, you mentioned before in their pregame production, Ray, that Powers Catholic has only what?
2 seniors. I mean, yeah, they're extremely young.
So you look at, between, for like who starts for them. You've got a sophomore, a junior, a sophomore, a freshman. Coach Garman is going to live with some of those young mistakes, but now's the time to once again to provide some coaching, to provide some instruction. He may not be coaching for this game. He may be coaching for next week's game, the postseason, next year, etc. But laying the foundation right now, and he's got to settle his young team down right now.
Yeah, most definitely try to build something, and maybe you don't get anything out of it this year, but next year and the year after, you look pretty promising.
Absolutely. It's like laying brick. This first course of mortar and brick has to be super solid, and it'll come. You've got some talent out there. It just right now it's not coming through.
Yeah, most definitely. Gottlieb at the line for 1 after the and 1 opportunity. He misses. Rebound Powers Catholic. Vincent Bates has it. Brings up the court. Tries to slow down the pace a little bit. Gives it out to Garment.
Mount Pleasant does a tremendous job of extending their defense as well, though. And you notice how stingy they are with their hands. Always very active hands. You're never going to get a free lane against Mount Pleasant. Either one of 2 things. Either those hands come in, want the really good base defense, or your weak side, help side defender is going to slide over for that additional help.
Yeah, most definitely as the ball goes out of bounds on Catholic. Powers Catholic, that is. As Mount Pleasant gets possession back. Davis on the wing. Back up top to Gottlieb in the corner to Pareda for 3. Gets it to go, and he's almost automatic when you leave him, any sort of space. And he showed it right there.
Hey, Mount Pleasant's long-range shooters right now are absolutely clicking. You look at 4 guys have hit a 3-point shot.
Ball's taken by Drew Pareda up the court. The corner to Thomas Nahr. Gives him a pump fake. Turns it over. Nice feed to Malachi Taylor. Gets the foul. He's going to be shooting 2.
After talking to Coach Sheldon the last game, he was very disappointed of how his team, the last 2 games, finished the basketball game. Well, hopefully tonight, I know as Coach Shell, not Coach Taylor. Coach Taylor is the JV coach. But talking to Coach Shell is, he wants his team to finish much stronger and much more mental toughness. And tonight they came out with tremendous mental toughness already right off the jump, and actually hopefully not putting it to a situation where it has to be the last play of the game, the last possession of the game.
Yeah, like you said, Mount Pleasant in the last 2 games, 2 nail-biters, one against Lapeer, and then on Tuesday against Cadillac. That game ended on a lane violation, unfortunately for Cadillac. Mount Pleasant came out to win, looking to get another big one here. Brochuk down low.
Yeah. Good call. 3-second violation right there. Logan got stuck in the paint. Couldn't find that cutter just a little bit too late.
Now Powers looking to get something going here. Garmin has it. Looking to set up the offense.
Yep.
We're going to get Pareda for a reach-in.
Coach Shell will live with those sometimes. He loves to extend his pressure defense, and sometimes, like I said before, Mount Pleasant will get a little handsy, but Coach Shell likes that aggressive play, and those are fouls he is prepared to take. It's just the mental mistakes he does not like.
Kelly misses from 3. Rebound, Brodachuk. Mount Pleasant looking to get some points in transition here. It's Davis to the corner to Gottlieb for 3. And Mount Pleasant just hasn't missed from range, it seems like, today.
You could see it in Gottlieb's eyes. That ball was in before he even left his hand. You could just see the confidence right now with these guys shooting. Like I said before, Gottlieb has hit 2 3-pointers. Drew Pareda has hit 2 3-pointers. Hit 2 3-pointers. Watuszek's hit 1. Klein has hit 1. And that really extends the defense, too, for Flint.
Yeah, most definitely. Flint trying to get something going of their own. On the wing, that's Britton. Zahir has it, drives in, takes a mid-range shot from the baseline, misses. Pareda pushing the ball up the court with some pace here. 4-on-1 to the corner to Gottlieb, and another 3 from Mount Pleasant. And it just seems to be cooking from range, and Powers Catholic needs to get something going here.
Yeah, the confidence right now on both ends. And once again, it's still being fed off the defensive end. Mount Pleasant is not giving the Catholic Chargers any second chance opportunities. It's one shot, transition basketball, one shot, transition basketball, and that makes it really tough to run your offense that way.
As they get Brodachuk with a blocking foul. I was trying to set something up. Zahir misses off the backboard. Pareda takes it in. And it looks like they're going to get a blocking foul on Powers Catholic. Mount Pleasant retains possession.
That's a 6-team foul, one more, and Mount Pleasant will be shooting the bonus 1-and-1. Here it is for Brodachuk.
Yes, he does. Oop. That got this place jumping.
You could see that one coming. Little double screen action, and Logan Brodachuk, the sophomore, flushes that one home.
As Garmin misses, and now Mount Pleasant seems to have all the momentum in the world as Pareda takes it in the paint, flips it out to the corner to Gottlieb for 3. Just misses.
I thought the roof was going to come off this if he knocks that one down.
Mater misses. Gottlieb gets the ball, trying to slow it down a little bit. Pareda for 3 from the corner. Brodachuk back up with another 2, and he's got off to a hot start. He's already got 8 points.
And right now, Mount Pleasant is really balanced. You look at the scoring right now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys already in the scoring column. It's not like one guy is dominating the action. Ryan Gottlieb is leading the charge right now with 11, But the rest of the guys paraded. He's got he's got 8. Corey David has 2. Owen Watusik has 5. Brodachuk, as you mentioned, has 8. Aiden Klein has 3. Really balanced offensive stat sheet for Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, and you know it's going to be a good day when everybody's getting their hands on the basketball and everybody's seeing the ball go through the hoop. Catholic looking to set something up of their own. Watusik almost got a hand on that one. Bates take this, drives, loses it. Looks like it bounced off the foot of Klein. It'll stay here.
Well, and that's classic Mount Pleasant basketball by Coach Shell of pressuring the basketball up top, on-ball pressure, trying to force the offensive man something out of control and either getting a turnover or taking that charge. Just couldn't quite come up with the turnover that time, but great defensive pressure there by Owen Watusik.
Taylor from mid-range. Can't get it to go. Looks like we're going to get a loose ball foul.
I think that's on Aiden Klein, I believe. Is that what they called him on? I believe that's his second. One of the rare second chance opportunities that that Powers Catholic has.
I mean, can't get it to go. You can't get it to go. It seems like one of those nights for Powers Catholic. With Mount Pleasant trying to keep on the roll that they're on. Watusik on the wing to the corner to Klein. Back out to Irvin. Watusik has it. Spin move. Bounces that one off the foot of Grant Germain. It'll stay here, it looks like.
You know, and against this matchup zone, what coach is trying to have them do is having the defenders guard 2 offensive men. What that's going to do, it's going to pull the defense out, and then as you reverse the basketball, you can attack the seams, or the backside lane now is going to be wide open for that three-point shot, uncontested.
Watusik and Gottlieb playing a little bit of tea party. Can't get it to go. Thomas Jr. has it.
Ooh. Griffin Phillips there tried to get the charge. I think he just bounced a little bit too early and couldn't get set fast enough. Great effort, though. But it's still going to put number 12, and that's going to be Warner. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's going to be Zaire as far as at the free throw line shooting the bonus. All right, sorry, actually, that's a 2-shot foul, isn't it?
Yep, foul on the shot as Thomas makes the first one. Thomas goes 2 for 2 at the line. Golliver gives to Watusik on the wing. Gives a jab step. Down low to Irvin in the paint. And Watusik from 3 gets it to go. And Mount Pleasant from range right now just seems like they cannot miss.
Yeah, you look at 40 points here in the first half. Definitely how Coach Shell would love to start this basketball game.
Well, I think with Coach Shell's mentality, he'd rather it be 40-0 than 40-9. But I think either way, you're still winning the game by a lot. So
You're exactly right. You know, knowing Coach Shell the way I do is exactly for a number of years being on his staff. You know, you're right. He's going to scrutinize every 9 of those points that he gave up, okay, and trying to get those to be that perfect basketball game, blanking an opponent out.
Watusik goes to the line for 2. Sorry, 1. Doesn't get it to go. Motter has it, taking it up the court. Going to get a pushing foul on Irvin, I believe.
think they got Gottlieb on that one. Yep. Now this last, minute and, 30-some seconds may go a little bit not as fast as anticipated with all the foul action happening. A little sloppy basketball on both ends right now.
Mater shoots a second, gets it to go, goes 2 for 2 from the line. And I think, that first quarter flew by, it seemed to have, and now this last 3 or 2 minutes of this second quarter has started to slow down and started to find a little bit of pace. Matusik from 3. Can't get it to go.
I'd like to see Mount Pleasant start work the basketball a little bit now. Now they've done some heat check on the offensive end. They've missed the last 3-4 outside shots, and I think they should look to widen out the Powers Catholic defense and try to slash as opposed to take the first shot.
Garmain from 3 can't get it to go. Klein gets the rebound. I believe that's kicked out of bounds by Vincent Bates. Mount Pleasant will get possession.
And I think right now, you can see Coach Shell is really imploring his guys to start working the offensive end now, of looking for a really good possession to get them back on track going into halftime. And it's funny to say back on track when the score is 40-11, but it feels like the last few minutes they've really been kind of sloppy on the offensive end.
Irvin can't get it to go. Elijah Britton passes that up to Malachi Taylor. Down low, that's Garmain. Back up to Taylor for 3, can't get it to go. Matusik with the rebound. Slows down the pace a little bit. Maybe trying to get something going here.
I think I'm going to play for the last shot, I believe. Got a 5-second count going. He was able to get it off him.
Oh, lost control of the ball there, but got it to Gottlieb, and Gottlieb gets it to go. Last shot won't go, and that will end our first half. Mount Pleasant with a commanding lead, 42-11. I think they've done everything right in the aspect of offense, defense, and not allowing second chance opportunities. So,
yeah, we'll see what the second half holds for both teams. Well, as they go into halftime, we're going to go to halftime with this commercial break. We'll be back in a few minutes.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
so that interscholastic athletes may thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Adam, take two. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first I just did basketball and I got hooked. Before long I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoy giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Carry number 9.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
You're up. There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Touchdown, Columbia.
Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
so that interscholastic athletes may thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decision.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given for them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
This is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first, I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoyed giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's in.
Back at Mount Pleasant High School for some second half action, the Oilers took a commanding 42-11 lead in the first half. Couldn't do seemingly no wrong. And Gottlieb, 13 points. Pareda, 8 points. Brodachuk had 8 points, and Matuzik had 8 points. Those are your scoring leaders for Mount Pleasant, as Mount Pleasant will get the ball to start this half. Brodachuk down low, gets it to go again.
You know, and just how Coach Shell wanted to start the game early on, you can see it's an inside-out basketball, establishing their bigs down low with Brodachuk and Nar, and then hopefully opening up the three-point shot opportunities for them.
Vincent Bates gets it to go. His first points of the night. Gottlieb gives it down low to Brodachuk. Oh, just misses another slam.
You know, I love that aggressiveness from Logan. You know, it's a 2-point basket that wasn't made, but I can tell you right now, I know Coach Shell loves that aggressiveness because what that does, even though not on this basketball game, it means Logan wants to finish through defenders and finish strong, and that's going to pay huge dividends down the rest of the season for this Oiler team.
Catholic trying to get something going in the second half. Matter has it. Gives it up top to Garmain. Down low. No good from Connor Kelly. Nar with the rebound.
We'll see if Mount Pleasant can establish that defensive dominance on the glass.
Gottlieb from the corner gets it to go again, and he's picking up right where he left off from the three-point line.
And it's not just that spot down at the other end. It's that spot as well. Ryan Gottlieb is knocking him down, his fourth made three-point basket of the night.
As Bates takes a three, can't get it to go. Brodachuk has the rebound, drives up the court. Davis looking for some more points of his own, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Connor Kelly.
Pretty fast-paced back-and-forth action right now.
Malachi Taylor up to the top. Deep three from Luke Matter. Can't get it to go. Pareda with the rebound. Gives it to Gottliber.
I think we're going to have a little bit of injury timeout right here for a little bit of stop and play, where Malachi Taylor kind of came up, hobbled a little bit on on their end, and he's going to need a substitution. Looks like Colin Becker's going to come in from him for the Chargers, while Mount Pleasant looks to do a little sideline inbounds here as Pareda takes it up top.
Davis on the wing. Surveys his options. Throws it up another alley-oop. Can't get it to go. Another three from Powers Catholic. Can't get it to go. Pareda gets the rebound. Mount Pleasant with some pace here and foul on the shot. Davis will go to the line for two.
That's a great little seam give right there by Drew Pareda. Was able to keep his eyes up, found the streaking Corey Davis. Corey went extended to the basket, couldn't get the finish, but definitely is going to the free throw line.
Yep, Corey looking for his third and fourth points of the night. Gets it to go. And one thing about this Oilers team is if you put them on the line, they're going to make their shots. I mean, because...
Well, and that's what Coach Shell, once again, we talked about just real briefly, is situational basketball, where Brodachuk finishes that offensive possession up. But Coach Shell really teaches possession, teaches the fundamentals of the game, of the defensive side, of turning the basketball over as on the defensive side of the basketball, at the same time knocking down free throws, getting those 50-50 balls. It's all those little dirty points that you can come up with he really likes.
Garmin from three gets it to go. Maybe some sort of spark for the Chargers here. Pareda brings it up. Davis feeds down low. Batted out of bounds by Luke Matter. Mount Pleasant will retain possession.
Mount Pleasant right now, and maybe it's just me, Ray, they look a little bit kind of tired right now. I know that their bench isn't, they're missing, 2-3 guys tonight. I'd be curious to see how far Coach Shell goes with this lineup right here and goes to his bench.
As Pareda drives in and gets fouled, he'll go to the stripe for two. He had 8 in that first half, looking for his 9th and 10th point of the night.
So be the referee. If you want to learn more about the fine art of officiating, listen to Be the Referee every week on the MHSAA network. Learn about rules, mechanics, play you make the call, and get behind the scenes during these 60-second messages, which can also be heard by visiting the homepage of the MHSAA website.
Pareda goes 1 for 2 from the line. Bates gets the rebound. Up top, that's Kelly. From the wing, no good. Rebounded by Bates. Gives it back to Garmain. Kelly again from 3. Still can't get it to go. Almost batted out of bounds. Mount Pleasant gets the ball back. Davis can't get it to go. As Luke Matter takes it up the court. Loses the ball. And Pareda finally gets some sort of control on it. As we're going to get a loose ball foul on number 32, Vincent Bates. Mount Pleasant will take the ball.
As I said earlier, it looks like a little substitution pattern here. 4 new that are coming in for Mount Pleasant, and we'll see who stays. And with that being said, I think they're going to be a full timeout. As they take a full timeout, we're going to take a full timeout.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first, I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoy giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen. So, I got my...
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School, where the Oilers have just taken their first time out of the half.
You know, one thing we didn't mention tonight, Ray, is tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by the School Broadcasting Program, part of the digital media class here at the Tech Center. You've been listening to Ray Mazurkovich. He is our senior here at Mount Pleasant. Our statistician tonight is Jack Irvin, senior at Mount Pleasant. Our producer tonight is Nick Malish, a senior at Mount Pleasant. Landon Mars is our executive producer running our switcher tonight. He's senior from Mount Pleasant. We have a freshman, Sean Cullen, running our Hero Cam. Our action camera is senior Ethan Travis. And our sideline camera is Johnny Smith, all a part of the School Broadcasting Program.
As Pareda gets another 3 to go, Catholic looks like Catholic's trying to, up the pace a little bit and tire Mount Pleasant out. Maybe they saw something in Mount Pleasant starters being a little bit winded there before that timeout, and they're trying to take that to their advantage. Maybe, try to get something going here. They're down big late in the game, so anything helps at this point, really.
Well, you can tell from what Powers Catholic is trying to do, too, is I think they're a team that they can shoot themselves into any game. And unfortunately, tonight, I think they can shoot themselves out of a game as well, where tonight those shots have not fallen. They've allowed Mount Pleasant to get out in transition and make some easy buckets, and more so than anything else, they have not been able to get the offensive glass to extend their offensive sequence as well.
As Klein pitches it to the corner for Phillips, can't get it to go. Irvin has the ball. Klein goes up with it again. No good. He'll shoot 2 shots at the line. A little bit of a loose ball pile there.
You know, Ray, we talk about the School Broadcasting Program, and I know you've been a part of it since the beginning of the school year. Tell the viewers a little bit about what your experience has been this year with the School Broadcasting Program.
It's been just a great experience in general. We got to do all the football games. We got to do some playoff football games. So you get to travel, meet new people, and new people. And
how many broadcasts have you been a part of?
Oh,
would you have to guess?
9 football games, and now was this probably our 4th basketball broadcast and a couple volleyball. So easily 15 or 20. As Klein goes 2 for 2 from the stripe.
I might add too. Individuals like Ray and like Jack and tonight Calvin, etc. Our production crew here, individuals are looking to go into this as a career in some fashion, whether behind the scenes, on air, etc. And we're just happy to be able to provide this service to you. And if you do like what you're hearing, spread the word. Tell people to follow us here on the Mount Pleasant page, a part of the NFHS network. We definitely would appreciate it.
Phillips from the corner cannot get it to go. Looks like that was off of one of the Flint Powers players. Mount Pleasant will get the ball back. With Tusick at the top. Goes in for a layup. Good defense there by Connor Kelly to keep him away. As now Powers tries to get something going on their end. Mid-range shot, can't get it to go. And it's just been shots like that all night that have hit off the front iron, and they look good, but they just haven't been able to go in. So that's been the struggle for Flint so far. As Pareda gives to Phillips.
Well, you look now here in this the closing minutes of the third quarter as well as the fourth with Mount Pleasant up by 40. It's going to be a running clock situation. So I know, possessions are going to be limited in that regards, but I know Coach Shell is still going to be coaching right to last second. He wants to finish this game just how he started, with a lot of crispness, a lot of detail, and hopefully a lot less of mental mistakes. As a great closeout there by Drew Pareda.
Yeah, most definitely, because maybe this game's too far out of reach for Flint, but for Coach Shell, he's probably looking forward to the next game and the game after that, and trying to go on a little bit of a run here, possibly make the playoffs, and try for a state title. As Pareda gets fouled hard, he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and I think every time you get into a basketball game like this, you're going to work on something. I don't care if it's closeouts. I don't care if it's your defensive zone look, if it's a man-to-man situation, or even running some different sets on the offensive end. But trying to sprinkle in those little things that might help you down the line, because on Tuesday, I believe Essexville Garber comes in here to Mount Pleasant. We're going to be covering that game as well with a really good basketball team that will be coming in here to Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, most definitely. And, again, that game against Cadillac just on Tuesday was a bit of a nail-biter. Mount Pleasant having almost thrown the game away themselves. I mean, they had the possession plenty of times within the last 30 seconds and just, careless turnovers turned into points. But they came out of it unscathed, and they're looking to get back onto a track of just winning games here.
Yeah, and I think, too, also getting back healthy. Like you mentioned, we got 2-3 guys that have not been able to play for Mount Pleasant, and I think it'll be nice to get a full squad back. Coach Shell can get back into his personnel rotations. But tonight, it's been all nothing but positive rotations for Coach Shell.
Yeah, most definitely. As buzzer beater is a no good from Thomas Jr.
Well, as that buzzer beater doesn't go in, well, we're going to go in for a commercial break. We'll be back after a few seconds.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I would encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School, where the Oilers have a demanding 41-point lead over the Flint Powers Chargers, 57-16, excuse me.
Yeah, you look at the leading scores now for Mount Pleasant. Ryan Gottleber leading all scores with 16. Drew Pareda chipping in 13. And then Logan Brodachuk coming with 11. Owen Watusik with 8. Aiden Klein with 5. And Corey Davis with 3. So we talked earlier about this. A very balanced stat sheet. No one person's completely overpowering the scoring, except for, obviously Ryan looks really confident stroking the basketball from that deep corner.
Yeah, most definitely. And in games like this, you just want to, and with you have a player like Gottlieb so hot from the corner, you just want to keep getting the ball in his hands and giving him looks.
And I think what Coach Shell is going to look at, too, you look at from his defensive side of the basketball. First quarter, they gave up 6 points. Second quarter, they've given up 5 points. Third quarter, they've given up 5 points. I think he wants to see a similar stat sheet on his defensive side, just so that once again that he continues to battle, continues to emphasize defensive pressure, transition basketball, and rebounding the ball.
Yeah, no doubt. Mount Pleasant's defense has been stellar tonight. I don't think you can get much better with it. So Klein makes his first of 2 from the line, giving him 6 points in the game. Misses his second, gets his own rebound, down to Watusik. And, that's a great feed there after the missed free throw to get Watusik 2 more points.
Well,
he's at 10.
Just staying with the play, not giving up on it, just seeing opportunities and being really hungry for the basketball.
And a great move there by number 1, Joseph Zaher, to get a bucket, as we're going to get a travel on Aiden Klein, something you don't see very often, especially up on the wing here.
Another shout out for the individuals producing this game tonight, our school broadcasting program, a part of the digital media class here at the Tech Center. We got Ray Mazurkovich, you've been hearing play-by-play, and we've got Jack Irvin, Nick Malish, Landon Mars, Sean Cullen, Ethan Travis, and Johnny Smith running our production tonight. Will we be back in action on Tuesday for a home match where the Essexville Garber, they'll come in, the Dukes will come in and try to take on this Mount Pleasant team who looks to pretty much Ray has this game in hand tonight. What do you see going this last 5 minutes or so? How do you think Mount Pleasant finishes this game off?
I think Mount Pleasant finishes it strong. Coach Shell wants to keep pressure on and not let his players get lazy, because Essexville's a great team, so they still need to get into this groove for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and Coach Shell's the type of individual, too, and this team is built this way where I think no matter what the score is, whether it be up by 40 or down by 40, he wants perfection. He wants all-out effort and energy no matter what, and I think he's going to coach all the way till there's double zeros on the clock.
As there's a steal by Watusick, can't get control of it. Believe that was off of number 12, Sergio Thomas, as Mount Pleasant gets the ball back. And Mount Pleasant seems to be, they're up by a lot, so they're trying to slow the pace down and just kind of avoid an injury and just get to the end of this game without anything too serious happening.
Well, it also gives an opportunity for guys that maybe have not had as much time. You look at a Wyatt Irvin, for example, or even Owen Watusick coming back off injury and so forth that Wyatt was, and guys that maybe aren't used to the starting lineup, now they get some time. They get an opportunity to show what they can do. And really, but you look at what Coach Shaw has, he can go 9-10 deep really easy on a normal situation, because I think what his mentality is going to be throughout the year is next man up, and never knowing whose number is going to be called, and when your number is called, you need to be ready to go.
As Klein takes it into the paint, no good. Phillips from 3, had a good look at it, couldn't get it to go.
Good hustle there by Owen Watusick. Couldn't come up with it, but great effort, going in after that loose ball.
Yeah, Watusick and Thomas were fighting in the corner for it. Unfortunately, sometimes the bounce doesn't go your way, which that's how it's been all night for Powers Catholic. They get one there. This 3 ball is no good from Zahar. And then Thomas gets the bucket. Golliber looking to set up the offense. Watusick drives in, out to Nar from 3. Gets it to go. His first points of the night.
Everybody wants in on the action. Thomas Nar.
Yep, most definitely. As Thomas gets it to go again for the Chargers. Looks like they won't count the basket. But number 1, Joseph Zahar gets it to go from 3, so it doesn't matter. Gottlieb taking it up the court. Makes a move to Phillips from 3. Gets it to go. That's his first points of the night. As that one's looked to be blocked by Klein. But looks like they're going to get him for a shooting foul, so he'll shoot 2. Powers Catholic from the line tonight just hasn't looked to be all that efficient, as the first one is made here. And I think a big part of that is Mount Pleasant's suffocating defense and not allowing themselves to foul and let Powers Catholic at the stripe. As both go there. Gottlieb brings it up the court for Mount Pleasant.
Good inside-out basketball there by Mount Pleasant. Sucks the defense in, able to kick out for that 3-point shot there for Watusick. That's going to give him, obviously, another 3-point basket in the stat sheet there. Bringing his total tonight, what's he got? He's got 15 tonight, does Owen.
Yep. As number 1, Joseph Zaher gets it to go. Looks like he's starting to heat up from 3. Made the last 2 of 2 of his shots. Gives it to Phillips. Back up the top with Tusick. He'll shoot another 3. He's feeling it. Won't get it to go. Rebounded by Elijah Britton. Looks like we're going to get a loose ball foul. Powers Catholic keeps it. Tusick gets a steal there.
I'm guessing with counting down 15 or so seconds, Mount Pleasant is going to hold the basketball and really cherish this 73-31 game tonight. I think that definitely the work has been put in. What a tremendous defensive as well as an offensive performance, right?
Yeah, especially after a night like Tuesday night where it seemed like, they're just making careless mistakes and they couldn't really get anything going. They finally had a nice, resounding win here tonight.
Yeah, you look at Ryan Gottlaber, who led all players tonight with 18, okay? Owen Tusick chipped in with 15. Drew Pareda, 13. Logan Brodachuk, 12. Aiden Klein, 6. Corey Davis, 3. Thomas Nahr, 3. Griffin Phillips, 3. A really balanced stat sheet tonight for Mount Pleasant. I know Coach Shell is going to be happy about that.
Yeah, a night where everybody gets to touch the ball and gets to see the ball go through the hoop is a good night for any basketball team. For Pat Onstadt and the rest of our amazing broadcasting crew here at Mount Pleasant High School, we will see you on Tuesday night.